What's up, everybody? This is Rich from True Budget EDC and Prepping. Use your gear or lose your gear. If you're not using it, you might as well lose it. So today, I want to come on here and do a kind of follow-up video on a knife that I've had for 6 months or so, and compare it to another knife that I have that I actually use more. Let's throw this down. This is a mess, huh? I got stuff all over. I use this kind of all the time. I cut it for cleaning my blades. This is a Quality Cuddles Hank, and they're great for cleaning your knives with that microfiber back. So this video is about what I think of the Victorinox Compact. So I bought the Compact like 6 months ago, and I carried it for a while, and then obviously I have a bunch of SAKs, like, I don't know, 12 or 13. I'm sure people have more. But, I pretty much use the ones I like. And I do like this. This is a 2-layer. It has the scissors. It has the single tool instead of the individual, stronger tools. I feel that, like, this tool just isn't as strong as the one on the other SAKs, like the Climber that I mostly use, or the Super Tinker or whatever. But, it has that. I don't know, man. I feel like this is a good knife, and I like it. It's 91 millimeters, and it's 2 layers, right? And people are like, well, it's a 2-layer SAK with scissors, and that's great. But, so is the Spartan, right? It doesn't have the scissors, but you throw an SD with it, and, there you go. You got the same thing. You got the nail file, too, actually, which this has, and I find that this nail file is utterly useless. Like, it's just right there. And that package hook is just, I don't know. It's not really that great. But as far as comparing it to, the fact that it has scissors, like I said, if you carry something like the Spartan, this has the full-size tools, right? Not the combo tool. So you have stronger tools, I feel, with the Spartan. Yes, the scissors are bigger on that than on the SD, but these are fantastic scissors. And it has the file, and it has another blade in case you need that. So this combo is fantastic. Now, this is usually what I carry it in. This is the Viper 8. I don't know. It's the VE06, but on Amazon, they call it just the Viper 8 Slim. So, this has a pocket in the back that I don't really use, but you can fit an SAK and then another item in there. So, like, this is the Climber. This is what I've been using, and this is basically a nail file that I got on Amazon because the Climber does not have a nail file. So, you could just do this, put the SAK Spartan in there, and you could put that in there. There you go. Now you got the same stuff that this has, basically. So there's that. I feel like I like the Climber better. It has basically, the scissors that this has. It has the individual tools, not the combo tool. It is a little bit bigger, but in all reality, like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like I like this Climber. I just like the Climber more. And even the Super Tinker, I would pick over this particular, knife. Not that the Compact is bad. I do believe it's overhyped. I paid $40 for it when it was $39 or something like that. I got it on bargain. I got like a sale on it. Now it's $50, which, whatever. $50 for a knife isn't that bad. I got knives that are way more than that. So it's not that serious. But compared to everything else, like, this was like $20 or $22 when it was on sale. I paid like $30 for that. I use this entirely way more than I use this, and this is less than this. You can say it's convenient because it has 2 layers, but again, here you go right there. So this is 20, this was 20, so this is still cheaper than the Compact, right? Even if it's 24. It was like $21, $22. This is like 22, 23, I don't know. But it's still less than that. So there's other things you can do. You can get a little pouch like this. You can slap that in there and slap that in there. Boom, now you have the same, actually, you have the same set as this when you put these two together. Or if you use a Super Tinker, or not a Super Tinker, I'm sorry, just a Tinker, because I have a Tinker as well. You can use that in this. There's endless combinations. If you have an SD, you could put this with it. You could put, whatever. So as far as what do I think of this after 6 months, I think it's fine. I think it's a good knife. I like it. It's not that I don't like it. That's just, I think it's definitely overhyped. And I think there's ways around, using this 2-layer, because you can, carry Spartan and an SD. And what's the weight difference? It doesn't matter really, because it's the Spartan and an SD, like, seriously. You get yourself a little package like this, And then there you go, like I did here. Like, obviously this does not have a nail file like the SD does. I just need a nail file. I don't need the scissors. So I'm good with that. Now, if I carry this, I don't have the scissors or a nail file, so I need to put that in there. So there's just different setups that you make for yourself, you know what I mean? So if you got the Compact and you love it, that's fantastic. Keep rocking it. But there are other ways, you know, around the tool setup. You can do other things. You can make kits. You can put two blades together. You can use an SAK Spartan or an SAK Tinker. Use an SD. Or even like this, you know, just buy a climber, throw a file in there, and boom, you're good to go. So that's just my take on it, is that it's a great knife. I believe it's overhyped and overpriced. But, you know, whatever. It's $50. It's not the end of the world for sure. If it was like $130, I'd be like, wow, that's crazy. But $50, it's whatever. Everything's going up, I realize that. So, got to keep that in mind as well. So if this is something that you're like, man, I can't get that because it's $50, you could get, you know, this white one is always on sale. It's always like $20-something. Like, and I really like the white one. So you can get a Spartan and an SD. The SDs are like 20 to 25. So, I mean, it's almost the same amount of money, but you're saving a few dollars if that's something you want to do. But, you know, if you love it, keep rocking it. If you like something else, rock that. Do what you got to do. But my take on it is that it's a fine SAK. It's overhyped. It's not all of that, and I'd honestly rather carry a 3-layer, which is amazing because when I first started carrying SAKs, I hated the 3 layers. I only wanted to carry like 84 millimeters. I didn't even want to carry 91. But now I'm like, I love the climber. You know what I mean? So, you know, people change. So maybe you hate it and you pick one up and then you learn to love it, or maybe you love it and you get something else and you learn you don't like it. So whatever, you gotta do what you gotta do. But that is my take on the climber. Not the climber. That's my take on the Compact. I think it's fine. It's just overhyped.